Inspector Detective on Chan Tay. Inspector Detective on Chan Tay. Inspector Detective on Chan Tay. No crime too small, but sometimes crime's too big.
Inspector Detective On Chan Tay here, just to let you know that I'm sus that it's been a while since I've been here. It's because I've been solving the crimes. Yes, that's right, a dangerous crime. A crime where this phone that I am recording on went missing. But don't you worry, I found it. Because I'm recording on it right now. And here I am, and I'm going to make sure that life in lockdown is going to be a lot more entertaining when Inspector Detective On Chan Tay is about. Inspector Detective On Chan Tay here, just reporting to you people that are watching me free for 30 days with no credit cards, is that I am in a bush on my window shelf, and I am making sure that people are making sure that they are not going out, because I am an Inspector Detective On Chan Tay, and it's really important that in this moment of crisis that we all follow the rules, and even I, an Inspector Detective On Chan Tay, I'm sorry that I had to cut that off. There was somebody outside, and I did not want them to see me, because if they saw me, they would know that I was here, and that is not what an Inspector Detective On Chan Tay's job is. And then I can keep more eyes on people. Over and out, inspectors. Inspector Detective On Chan Tay here. A serious crime has been committed here. What is that I hear you say? Well, let me show you. This is the crime scene right here. Look, can you see this? That is right. Somebody has stolen the cookies from the cookie jar. Who, me? Couldn't have been. Then who? You stole the cookies from the cookie jar. And that is another case closed. Inspector Detective On Chan Tay here, just to let you know I am in the garden, and I am at a social distance of safety in these difficult times. As you can see, there is only me, and that is the way it should be. Just to let you know, Inspector Detective On Chan Tay, overs and out. Hello, it's me, Inspector Detective On Chan Tay. I am in their garden. I can hear somebody is outside, and I am keeping an eyes on them. It is perfectly normal to be doing this. Sometimes as an Inspector Detective, you have to hide behind trees. The reason why you've got to do that is that nobody can see you. And that is important to be in a cognito situation that nobody knows. They just know that there is a tree, and that is that. Because that's what true Inspector Detective On Chan Tay does. There has been a terrible crime here, and as an Inspector Detective, it is important for me to figure out what this crime is. When I arrived at the crime scene, I had noticed that there had been a shooting, a big evidence of shooting, and it has come from afar. So I looked at it, I sniffed it, I figured it out. I'll show you. I realised it came from above, from that dove. A lot of disturbance here. Clearly they need to sort out the dietary requirements, because that is some serious shit. This is not me selling you anything. I'm not selling you anything. I promise, I'm not selling you anything. I don't want your bank details. All I just want is your commitment for 30 days for listening to my blogs and my pop beans. That is all I'm wanting. I'm not selling you anything, Inspector Detective On Chan Tay's nest. There you have it. Another brilliant case solved by your truly and deeply Inspector Detective On Chan Tay.
Inspector Detective on Chan Tay. Inspector Detective on Chan Tay. Inspector Detective on Chan Tay. That's another crime solved.